I've always associated stoners with skewed idealism, laziness, and short-term memory loss. When I was invited to a legalization of weed march, I was eager to see just how effectively this group could mobilize themselves, given their collective condition. The city of Cape Town strictly regulates the routes and times of official marches to ensure the least possible impact on the city. Something you really felt as the crowd briskly stomped down a deserted Darling Street on a Saturday morning. The Facebook event claimed over 650 people would be attending the Spring Dagga Uprising March, but once you take into account Facebook etiquette, Cape Town winter weather, and typical stoner behavior, this translated to approximately 85 people. I figured that these were the true diehards for the cause, and I decided I should start by approaching the most diehard looking guy of them all.
Why is this cause important to you?
Dagga has been a part of my life ever since I was 9 years old. Considering I'm 34 years old, that's almost 30 years now that I've been smoking Dagga every day. It has caused me no harm. I'm a married man, I've got 6 children, and I'm the owner of my own business. The prohibitionist, the capitalist, it's for their own gain. They see the poor suffer. Dagga is a way to solve these problems that the poor is facing, but you know, profit is better for them.
When you say profits,
concerning Dagga or hemp is actually a competition for cotton, for soya, for oil, crude oil. We can use cannabis seed oil for fuels, for cars, for heating, for cooking.
what do you think of the turnout for today?
It's quite good. The energy is vibrant. We're not coming here for numbers. It's the force that counts.
Did you get high before the march?
Yes, definitely. I'm actually high right now, and I'm planning to get high very soon.
Internationally, the decriminalization of marijuana has recently made serious ground as both Washington and Colorado states in the US have opened the gates to recreational use of the sweet leaf. And if the limited public reaction was anything to go by, South Africans are more than ready to welcome back the wacky tobacco. The march was at its furthest possible point on its predetermined route when we were hit by our first downpour. Thankfully, the only person it seemed to have any effect on was my miserable cameraman. As the march came to an end, I was relieved to hear the last of the playlist consisting of the only 2 Legalise ganja-specific reggae songs known to exist.
We are going to play a couple of songs. You're free to disperse at your own time. Some of us are going up the mountain. Yep. You are the heroes of the movement for turning up.
The Devil's Lettuce has been firmly embedded into our collective culture for decades, with an ever-increasing mainstream acceptance. It seems the biggest obstacle to legitimizing the Blessed Herb's role in society is government's inability to take movements like this one seriously. After the march, my cameraman was eager to catch some police brutality or even just a confiscated bomb. But they seemed to be on their best behavior, even sharing a joke or two. It must have been something in the air.
Can I ask a few questions about the march?
Unfortunately, I can say nothing. You need to go to the legal services police.
Thank you very much for coming. We're going to disperse now. Thank you. Okay. Greetings. Blessed. You are the heroes. Thank you very much. Bye.
As the leader of the Dagga Party of South Africa, we're trying to mobilize everyone to hand in 500 signatures so that we can register nationally.
I couldn't help but think that if a movement started to legalize cocaine, the advertising industry would have the bill passed within the week. Unfortunately, I get the impression that these stoners will have to carry on breaking the law for just a little while longer.